Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Right now I have a guitar project on my workbench here, and for those of you who might have followed along for quite some time now might know this guitar because it's been in the shop a couple of times, and it's a Gibson Les Paul standard, and it's a 2008 model, and I recently had it in the shop for changing the tailpiece and the bridge, adding a Bigsby, then later to remove that Bigsby and convert it to the standard or traditional bridge and tailpiece. This time it is coming to the shop because the frets needs a little bit of looking after, and the pickups are going to be swapped out. These are the stock factory pickups. We're also going to change out the electronics over here. This guitar is going to be wired up with a Jimmy Page style wiring, which basically replaces the standard pots here with 4 push-pull pots. And this is in the end going to give us up to 21 different tone or pickup configurations here. So each pot will be a push-pull, and it will allow us to take the pickups in and out of phase, run them in series or parallel, and also split the pickups. So we can basically tap or use the different pots here to do different stuff, but it's not wired up yet, and these are still the original pickups. But right now I'm working on the frets. They're looking good, but they just need a little bit of recrowning because they've been played quite a bit, so they need a little bit of taking care of. And as you can see here, these two frets over here, this one and this one, you might see a tiny sliver down the center of the fret here, and those are the frets that I've crowned. You see a little bit of a nick there from the strings being played, but they're going to be sanded out when I go to polish the frets with some sandpaper. And the next fret right here, you'll see that they are quite a bit flatter all the way across. I hope that shows up here on the video, but you can basically see that they have some wear from being played, and this guy has played some lead up here, so they are a little bit flat. So I'm just going to correct that, and generally the all the frets doesn't need leveling because they're good and they have a proper height here, so we're not going to alter that. I'm just going to slightly recrown them back and see what's going on, and should be good. Once they are polished up and finished, they should be playing very well. So I'm just going to take you in and show you a little bit of how I go about recrowning these, and if we get to it I might add in a little bit of the polishing as well. So this is the guitar on the bench at the moment, and I hope you're still tuned, guys. So we'll get back to it, and I'll reposition the camera, so stay tuned.